What's up guys, I'm Billy and this is my Honda S2000. Now, just to go into a little bit of detail about both myself and the channel, if you're new here, you probably don't know this, but if you've been watching along, my name is Billy, this is BILLT, and this is my personal YouTube channel. So what you're seeing here is actually clips from the first ever YouTube video that I shot specifically for YouTube and I released on this S2000. Now this S2000 was originally bought as a salvage title, and it's really what pushed me into starting the channel itself. So since that video, the channel's actually grown a pretty decent amount. I have over 600 subscribers, which is about 600 more than I anticipated, and I've released almost 60 videos at this point over the last few years. Now, I've made playlists for each car as well as some DIY stuff, and I think in the future I want to lean into some more videos like road trips and maybe just my general experience with the car culture. So I've also expanded the channel into other social media such as Instagram and even a Facebook page, and these are good ways to get more day-to-day updates. It's a lot easier to go ahead and post a picture or post a comment or a link or something like that than to go ahead and edit a full-length YouTube video. I've been trying to do more shorts and reels, but thus far I've really just been mostly active on things like Instagram and even the Facebook page. So that brings us back to the S2000. Now, when I first bought this car, it was pretty rough. Of course, it was a salvage title, and I had to go through the Georgia rebuild process, which I've outlined in a few of my earlier videos. Like I said, you can check the description below, and I'll have links to older videos, particularly this first one, as well as my entire playlist on all my S2000 videos. So of course, as things progressed, I continued doing bodywork on the car, and I did have to leave the car in primer as part of the salvage process. So during the rebuild, you have to leave everything in primer so that when it gets inspected, they know exactly what work you did. So as you may have seen in some of my videos, we did finish the salvage to rebuild title, which meant I could now legally drive the car. So this meant, of course, I would take a victory lap, and unfortunately this victory lap lasts for several years without me going back and finishing the car. Now, cosmetically, it's never been finished, and it still has all of the primer that I had during the salvage process, and I think it's time to go ahead and jump back in and try to realize the original vision for the car cosmetically. So one thing I managed to acquire through a series of trades was an old beat-up carbon fiber hood. Now this was effectively free after I sold several of the items that I got with the hood, and I basically will have to refinish it as it is pretty beat up. Now it does have the vent that I want for functionality reasons, and hopefully once I clean it up it will look good too. So because of the condition of the hood, I decided to use some black vinyl wrap that I had laying around and give wrapping a shot. Now admittedly I don't really know what I was doing, but it did come out fairly decent, although to be honest it didn't last very long and I did end up removing it anyway. So next we're going to go ahead and remove the spoiler from the trunk. This will allow us to clean and prep the trunk for the new one. Using some masking tape and of course some measuring devices, I can go ahead and start laying out where I want the holes for the new wing. So I decided to go with the CR Replica wing because I know it fits the shape of the car and I really just like the way that it looks. So you'll see that on the inside of the trunk I've gone ahead and made a couple of bigger holes that'll give me access to where all the mounting hardware goes. Once all the holes are drilled, I can go ahead and clean everything up, and then I can go ahead and hit it with a little bit of spray paint to make sure that nothing rusts. So I'm actually using a dress-up washer kit and some foam pads to go ahead and seal up all the holes from the old spoiler. So now the only thing left to do is to start assembling the wing and make sure it's mounted to the trunk. Now you'll see I kind of do it in different steps, a little bit out of order, and kind of just make sure everything lines up the way I want it to before I get the wing mounted for the final time on the trunk. Now, overall, I really love the way the wing looks on the car, and I really love the way that the look of the car has transformed with both the hood and the wing. Now, I think the obvious elephant in the room is that the car, of course, needs to be one color, which I've still been going back and forth between vinyl wrapping and paint. Chances are I'll do a vinyl wrap as a temporary solution while I decide what I want to do long term. With all that being said, it'll have to wait because ultimately we were prepping the car to take a trip up to the tail of the dragon to spend some time with our friends and celebrate our anniversary. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to wrap up this video. I appreciate you guys watching this far, and there's definitely more to come. During our time up at the Dragon, I discovered that one of my ball joints was going bad, so there is more suspension work coming. I'm going to go ahead and replace the front and rear upper control arms with adjustable camber units, as well as upgraded rear toe arms and a couple of other things. I'm looking into wheels and tires, and like I said, this S2000 is going to get a little bit more of my focus than it had in the past, and hopefully it'll really make it the car that I really wanted it to be the entire time. So thanks to everyone who's watched the video this far, and if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.